Hey everybody, Calvin here, and I am bringing you my very first match of Black Ops. I know I promised you I was going to have a gameplay up for you on Tuesday, but real life got in the way a little bit. I have been playing a lot, but it's been really hard for me to sit down here and get a commentary for you all because I have some family visiting town, mainly the mother-in-law, and as you know, that makes it a little bit hard to sit down here and chat for 7 minutes about a video game. I'm bringing you this TDM. It's a Team Deathmatch 6-on-6 on the map Cracked, which is probably my favorite map in the game right now. And I'm bringing you this match out of the theater mode. I've been recording less and less as I play just because of the convenience of the theater mode. I don't like it quite as much when it comes out this way because, well, you can see it does things differently. It doesn't display player emblems properly, and it won't show you kill cams and things like that. So from that perspective, it's a little bit frustrating, but since this is a new game, I'm going to do sort of the regular, this is the gun I'm using, this is the class I'm using. So I'm using probably my favorite setup in the game right now. That is Hardline Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Hacker Pro. I use Marathon on my SMG classes. I am going to make a whole video talking about class setups, but I use Marathon on my SMG classes and Hacker on everything else because there's no need to use anything else. Ninja is broken right now. I mean, they've said that the perk is not working as intended, so there's really no reason to use it unless it drives you crazy to hear your own footsteps. And the rest of the perks are kind of useless. I mean, Second Chance is pretty good, but you have to have a coordinated team using the pro version of it for it to be useful. For my assault rifle, I am using the Galil, which is with a red dot sight. The Galil is probably the most accurate assault rifle in the game. The Galil, the Commando, are both about equally accurate. And it does a lot of damage. It's very accurate. It has a relatively low rate of fire, but I find that I'm in the curious position in this game that, in the same position that most of you are, excuse me, in that I'm trying all these new guns for the first time, and some of them I like more than others. I like the look of them, I like the sound of them, I like the way they act more than others, and the Galil is one of those guns that, it's a superb gun. I mean, I have no complaints about it. It does everything well. There's no reason why I shouldn't use it. Yet, for some reason, I find myself drawn more to the FAMAS, for instance. And even though I love the FAMAS, I love the sound of it, I love the look of it, I love the way it fires, I am actually considerably more successful with the Galil. You can see the detailed weapon breakdowns on your combat record page. It'll tell you what your KD is with each gun. My KD with the Galil is like 2.7. My KD with the FAMAS is like 2.1. So, it's curious there that I still want to use the FAMAS more than the Galil, but I think a lot of that is aesthetics. And a lot of the guns in this game are so similar that small differences in recoil and rate of fire and things like that are all that really differentiate them from each other. And I think that's a fantastic thing because it creates a tremendous amount of balance. And, once again, another video that I want to do for you guys is just talking about general gun balance, going all the way through one vid on SMGs, one on LMGs, one on assault rifles. I'm not even going to bother with sniper rifles. There's really no point. The maps are small, which is a good thing. The sniper rifles are much harder to use, which is a good thing. I think they've maybe been a little bit over-nerfed, but frankly, I'm not a sniper, so I truthfully don't care. As sort of blunt as that sounds. But I love the fact that the weapons are all so balanced that you have a vested interest in using the guns that appeal to you personally versus the guns that are clearly superior. I mean, if you're playing Modern Warfare 2, there are 4 guns that are better than everything else. The FAMAS, the M16, the ACR, and the SCAR. The TAR is probably close behind. The UMP is the only SMG that was really worth using. And in this game, that's absolutely not true. The Lee Enfield is a rifle you get, I believe, at level 4, an assault rifle. It's the first one you unlock. And that gun is extremely good. It is accurate. It is useful. I know Wings of Redemption likes that more than a lot of other rifles. So, you don't get the Commando until level 42, and that gun is truthfully no better than the Galil. Anyways, I've used up almost all of my time, so in the last 2 minutes, let me tell you what I think. I love this game. It is the best Call of Duty yet. It is the most balanced Call of Duty yet. There I get attack dogs on a reroll on a care package, which is why you want Hardline Pro. Attack dogs are just awesome, by the way. It is the best Call of Duty that I've ever played, and I played the first Call of Duty on PC, I played Call of Duty 2 on PC, played Call of Duty 2 on 360, 3, 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, you guys know my history there. This is the best balanced Call of Duty. It has some of the best map architecture. It has some of the best weapon modeling. you know, so from that perspective, I'm just absolutely thrilled. It's just a great game that does a lot of things right. I know Hutch calls it Call of Duty 4 Part 2, and you know, he really is right. This really is the spiritual successor to Call of Duty 4. The biggest thing going against this game, and I hate to say it, is that it's using the World at War engine. It's a very, very heavily modified version of that engine, but the World at War engine was a lot quirkier than the Call of Duty 4 engine, which is what Modern Warfare 2 was based on. But Modern Warfare 2 was in many, many ways, the smoothest game of all of them, including this one. And I do think it's to this game's detriment that it's using the World at War engine, but we can talk about that more in another video. I do have a few complaints with the game that I will get to later on, and I do want to do a little bit more of a detailed breakdown on what I love about this game, but it comes from map design to weapon balance, the decision to make things from to change the weapon progression from unlocks to purchases has completely revitalized this game. Excuse me. It's made this game so much more fun. It's opened up so many more options. The depth of customization is just unreal. I mean, face paint, camo, reticles, reticle color, lens color, emblems, player cards. I mean, there's so many things you can do. It's kind of obscene that they were able to get it all in here. Frankly, you can tell a little because it's rough around the edges. There's a lot of bugs that this game shipped with. There's a lot of stuff they need to address. But I'll be bringing you more gameplay this week. Thanks for staying tuned, guys. See you soon.